all that glitters is gold, remember. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Proverbs 15:16. He says this Bible verse is just for your situation. Just trust God, for he takes care of sparrows, and you are much worthy than many sparrows. Your period of struggling is a test of faith. Okay. Ruth Opoku says, my dear, please don't go and put yourself in that mess. God will give you another job. Please wait on him. Amadanso Asari says, it's better to let him know you're not interested in his offer and accept the outcome and pray to God to open a way than to say yes and regret later. Put God first. Remember that, dear. So Pauline Anaman says that this man showed up in your life shows that there's hope. The Lord will bring genuine helpers your way. Helpers who will show you kindness with no strings attached. Your wait and your hustle is part of God's plan to shape your character. It is God's way of preparing you to handle something big. The highest form of freedom is to be true to yourself. You have a choice to be free. Fix yourself. You probably don't look good on interview days or don't prepare well enough. Also, update your approach to finding a job. Okay. Akwesi Danso Ajeman says, first, tell him you're not interested. Probably God will make a way for you. Trust him. Okay. Edu Chumwa Priscilla says, it is not the right job for you. Let me see. Brew Benjamin says, this is very deep and I'm learning. God bless you abundantly. Pastor Daniel and Mommy Joyce. God bless you too, Brew. Nelson says, I am watching. Okay, let me see. Which one? Okay, that's right. This one says, Wisdom. Wisdom says, I am Wisdom from Ahafo. I'm watching you live on Facebook and I really like this program. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you for watching us. Jillian Yabua says, job search in Ghana is about Christ. The job issue in Ghana is very serious. God help us. I am still at home since 2017 till now. So you see, people are going through it. Sathina wants you to just read Jeremiah 29:11. She believes it will help you. So Nathaniel Ajiman says, getting a job in Ghana is a four-way hustle factor. One is connection, who you know and who knows you. Two, pay for your job either with your money, either with your body or money. Three, unless you create it yourself. Four, finally, unless Christ Jesus works it out on your behalf. Grace. Generally, the guy must quickly quit the job to avoid future unpleasant happenings. Once there's life, there's hope. It will be a loss to him, but he should remember that God hasn't finished with him yet. He who helped him to graduate from college shall surely grant him what he needs at his own time. Thank you so much for that comment. That was very, very insightful. Looking at our post on Instagram, we got some comments. I just want to read just a few, then we continue with the discussion. This one is from Yvette. She says, I believe in God and miracles. I equally believe in self-dignity and reputation. He should back out now or have to deal with wearing Pampers for the rest of his life. My 2 cents. So JB Jack says, just tell him to back off. Look forward to God. If he terminates your job, God will see you through. Okay, so obviously you guys have so many comments, and you know, there was a comment from the lady that said she's been home since 2017. So if you do not have a family that supports you, friends that come through for you, honestly, how are you going to survive in this country? Things are expensive in Ghana. Transportation is high, food is expensive, rent is ridiculous, everything is expensive. So living without a job, surviving is hard. It's hard. It's really hard. So if you're now on that note, what should this guy do?
Well, like you mentioned, survival is hard, and maybe a lot of us don't even like really understand his pain, you know, the fact that he hasn't had a job for so long. But if you ask me, the cost he will have to pay if he takes this job is far much greater than the cost he would have to pay if he stays jobless, you know, because when you think about the situation again, taking it is a very selfish decision. Why do I say that? There's a family involved, you know, you're contributing in tearing apart a family. Think about the children who are going to grow up knowing that their father cheated on the mother with another man because this man wanted a job. You know, he wanted to do it for himself. Think about the wife. You know, think about the other family members that could be involved. It is a very selfish decision, meaning it's not even right in the first place. If, like I said, even if we put aside the gender issues, there's so many other things in between this circle that just don't make it right, you know. And then I would ask him, what profit will it be to him if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? You know, does he not think that a job will somehow come across, you know? And he might even choose to go ahead and take the job. The decision is up to him. And I'm not saying this in 100% certainty, but he would be very unhappy, you know, because let's say the man gives an exception and says, okay, fine, I will try to be lenient on you. But then this is something that's going to keep building up, right? Think about it like being in a room that has caught fire and you want to survive. So there's a window and then there's a door. Right? The window, you can't really jump. Let's say it's like 50 floors high. The buildings are actually 50 floors high. So you decide, so you have a choice to get out through the door or stand by the window and think, oh, you know what? Maybe if I stay here, the fire won't get to me because I'm next to the window. The breeze will come in. Truth is, you're actually gonna die, right? Because you've chosen to stay in the fire. It might look okay in the first few minutes because it feels like the fire is still far away from you, but the fumes are going to intoxicate you. You're going to stop breathing and you're going to get burnt in there. Yet you have a decision to just walk out of the door. If we can consider Joseph's example, because that's the example that came to mind. He literally ran away from it.
The Bible says he
flee. You know, he left everything behind and he ran because he knew what was at stake. You know, and so if I could tell this man anything, I'll be blunt with you. Is this the homecomer? I'll just say, don't take this job. Trust me, you lose so much more, and your life and your soul is worth more than what this man is saying he can give you. Because truth be told, one day maybe he will live and lose this company. We're just feeble men. You know, we're here today, we're gone tomorrow. What if he dies tomorrow? God forbid. You know, what if something happens to the company and there you are, you've lost that job, you lost your dignity. Perhaps maybe you're not even married yet and you're looking to get married someday. You know, these are baggages that you're carrying into your marriage. You're carrying into your future family, you know. And it's not just you, there's another family that is attached to it. You're building cords that you should not be building. It's like a huge spider web that you're creating. Do you really want this mess?
Do you want this mess is the question Fiona has for you tonight. Hopefully you concentrate or you meditate or you think on those words. And I am sure you come to a decision that would help you yourself. Grace Love, what should this man do?
I think that he should stick to his beliefs. He should stick to himself. He should be true to himself. There's a quote that says, "To thy own self be true." It doesn't get any realer than that. And I just want to leave him with this memory verse that, you know, came to my heart, that where Jesus replied and said, you do not know what I'm doing now, but later you will understand. You know, the memory verse I want to leave with him and just let him know that the God who has been taking care of him, I mean, he doesn't have a job, but he's not dead. He's not crippled. He's not blind. He's not deaf. There's a lot of blessings in his life that maybe if he counts them one by one as the song goes, he would come to realize that there's a lot of things that God has done for him. And maybe, just maybe, he's at the end of the road. And so he should just keep going.
Right. Elder, final words to this guy.
Yeah, what I would say is the man is smart and our brother needs to be smarter. You know, what he is doing is not right and he needs to be stopped. Gayism in Ghana is antisocial act that we don't accept. So if I were to be in his shoes, one way or the other, I will take his recording one day and also use it against it that when you don't stop what you are trying to do, I'll also use it against you. It could be that the management is not aware of what he's doing. And then I'll finally say that it's good to have good connections, but then you have to check the conditions attached to the connection. So I can now bear me out that if you don't have good connection with Jesus Christ, you cannot even go to heaven. You should take note of that.
Right. Pastor, very quickly, your final words to this guy.
Yeah, Solo, you are right. You know, I will always agree with you on that 100%. You know, but first of all, before I come to this gentleman, let me deal with the man. The 55-year-old man should amend his ways. Even he should amend his ways.
Yeah.
He should change his ways and show some respect to his wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is a counsel to all those who have the opportunity to assist people in securing jobs. They should do it out of a sincere and an honest heart. But if they go like this man, should our perception or our assumption be true, then I would say that they should bow their heads in shame.
Right.
A lot of young ladies are losing their virginity because of these particular instances. And we are losing a lot of people. Moral standards are falling because of this. Can you imagine this? So we need to talk about this, and we need to condemn that. Now, let me come to the gentleman. Nobody is going to make the decision for you. Yes, you are seeking help. But no matter what we tell you, it is up to you to make your final decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Personally, you may not agree with me, young man, wherever you are, but I want to point it out to you that your issue, your concern, is not about just the man wanting to have his ways with you, but the money you are going to lose. Personally, that is what I think. If you let money lead you in everything, you are going to mess up with life.
Right.
Let us achieve opportunities on merit, and we're going to benefit out of that. You need to understand that. Jeremiah 29:11, as Sethina said, God says that he knows the plans and the thoughts that he has for us. And he says that plans for peace and of well-being, not a disaster. So if things do not go your way, don't think that is the end. Christ has a better plan for you. And if you allow him, he will reveal them to you at the right time.
Right. He will reveal them to you at the right time. Fiona, do not let go of your train or your thoughts of train or your train of thoughts, either of them. I'd like to go for a very quick break. Would I like to get some messages from our sponsors? And when I come back, Fiona, you tell me very quickly what you want to say. We do our version of greetings from abroad here at the studio, and then we say good night. We'll be right back.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Welcome back from that quick break. You just heard from my amazing sponsor, ATL, Akosombo Textiles Limited, bringing fabrics to life. I look very alive right now because of my beautiful fabric. It has vibrant colors. There's blue, there's red, there's white, there's a darker blue. They have amazing fabrics in beautiful colors, colors of the rainbow, all the colors you can think of. Just go to them and I am sure you find one that suits your taste perfectly. So before we're going, Fiona had something to say. I wanted to say it quickly, then
Yes, very quickly. As we're trying to help this man, I feel like we all have a responsibility in this. And this is, since it's more like an Adventist platform, this is to every Adventist who's watching this and probably has a company or a business, you know. It also starts with you. Put out your advertisements there, and maybe even for this man, put out a job advert. If he qualifies, he'll get in. Do that within your church communities as well. Let's try to reduce such cases by taking steps, taking initiatives, and sending out these applications even among our Adventist members if you own a company and whatnot. So let's try help this young man out.
Exactly, because if we don't try and help our own people, who would? And obviously, the going out there to fight with the secular world to get a job as a Christian, they would have secular expectations, and unfortunately, it would conflict with your morals and your Christian values. And it becomes difficult when you can't get a job that is of good standard from a Christian like yourself. So yeah, let's put our arts out there. Let's try and help each other as much as we can. And Pastor wanted me to let you know that please, 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 whatever score you have to settle with this man, do it before the weekend. Trash it out, let him know your stand. If you have to write any acceptance letter, please don't, because that's like you're accepting the extra deals that it comes with. And at this point, it's a family business. He gave it to you literally, and he can take it away. So I think you should, unfortunately, you have to start the job hunt again. Put yourself out there again. Just do your due diligence. Go there, trust in God. And as many people said, maybe there's something great coming your way. You know, usually when something amazing is coming your way, something that seems amazing comes first. So you're not sure if this is what it is. But most often when you close that door, the door that opens is the one. So it's almost as if the devil can see what is coming your way. And so he brings this, he mirrors it, obviously the fake one. So he mirrors this opportunity and you think that is the right one. But obviously, there are specific things in there that will let you know that this is not the right one.
Absolutely.
You say it's a miracle you got a job. God will not give you a job that is obviously contrary to his word. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. God makes sense. That's one of the things you need to know. He makes sense, and his orders are very clear. There's no, I'm not sure, I don't know. It is clear as day. So you know deep within your heart that taking this job obviously is not the right decision. Like aside the whole gender issue, as Fiona clearly said, there's a wife, there are kids. If you will not take a job and sleep with a married woman, look at it just like that. This is taking a job and sleeping with a married man, basically. So if that will help you with a clear decision, that is where you go. Okay, so my studio guest, greeting Fiona, you're in the studio, so you'll be the last person. The person farthest away is Grace Love. So Grace Love, who are you saying hi to?
I'm saying hi to my mom, my dad, my 3 beautiful sisters, my friends back in Ghana, Stephas Lamte, and my friend Val, who is watching this program, and to everybody and all the viewers. Thank you.
Okay, that was done fast. Pastor, who are you saying hi to?
A lot of people, my dear. Anyway, I would like to say hi to my wife. Catherine, she's at home watching now. And my girl, Asida, hey, beautiful, how are you? And my boy, Ishraba, I say hello to all of them, and also to my parents in Accra, my sister Nancy, and my cousins. And Ajua, I wish you well. Speedy recovery anyway.
Okay, great. Solomon.
Yeah, thank you very much. I send my greetings to my lovely wife, Melody, and my 2 kids, Patricia and Franklin. I love you all. My mom, my siblings, all denominational workers of Atlantic South Ghana Conference. Hello to you, all of you.
Okay. Great. Fiona.
Yes, I'd like to say, to pass my regards to my family members and my friends. A special shout out to my friend Yvonne, who is watching very late in the night. She stayed up, so I really appreciate it.
That's great. Yeah. What's the time in Kenya?
She's not in Kenya, she's in India. It's probably almost 3 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is the time in Kenya similar to that of
time in Kenya right now is almost about 12 to 1 a.m. Yes,
oh,
it's
really?
quite late.
Oh, it's quite late. Yeah. So you guys, I'd like to say a massive thank you to my panelists. Fiona, Grace Love, Pastor Nathaniel, Elder Solomon. Thank you guys so much for sharing your knowledge, for giving such in-depth, detailed opinions, experiences, suggestions. And I am sure this young man couldn't have gotten a better panelist. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for honoring the invitation.
Thank you for hosting us.
You're welcome. To my amazing audience out there, thank you so much for watching. You always tune in every Wednesday. You leave your comments, you enjoy the conversation, and I would like to say a big thank you. And to the crew in the Hope TV studio, you guys, today I was given a great warning to mention your name, so I'll try, but you guys, you know yourselves. We have about how many Bens? Like 1,000 Bens here, but I have the Ben behind the camera, I have the Ben who does all the montage and then my stories and what's everything, but he's Kwesi though, so that's Kwesi. I have Justice, my overall boss, the one who fixes me, make sure everything goes great. I have Mr. Esuman. As for that one, he chases me with a story like something. Thank you guys so much. It takes a village to create a TV show. You guys are amazing. Gerald, you said I shouldn't mention your name, but here you go. Gerald, thank you. All of you, thank you so much. To the crew. I'm sure I'm missing some people, but please forgive me. There's another Ben. Akosha, everybody knows Akosha already. So thank you so much for all the wonderful things you do for the studios of Hope TV. And before I forget, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all the churches that donated last Sabbath, both Southern and Northern Union or Mission. You guys, God richly bless you. We are grateful and we thank you. Putting together a TV station, airing shows, contents that bring edification to the body, the mind, the soul, is not easy. It is a lot of money, and you guys do well to support us all the time. You donate to us, and we are still asking you to do the project 100 every month. You can send 100 CDs every month in support of this channel, and I am sure we'll do our best to bring you amazing content such as this. Have yourself a lovely rest of your day. We'll come your way same time next week with another exciting story, educative story, real story from real people like you out there. My name is Evie. I'll come your way next week. Enjoy the rest of your day.